Is that any better? Is that better? There we go. My mic's finally on. Hello. To anyway, so we are here at Spa-Francorchamps for this Grand Prix. Thank you to our viewer who has joined early on already. Probably been notified. If the viewer could let me know who they are, that would be even more appreciated, as I can give you a shout out. I think I know who it probably is, but you never know. Anyway, we go into Spa, round number 13 out of 21. The objective is to also do Monza as well, or as much as Monza as we can. This track especially is a very long circuit and usually quite a long Grand Prix. So hopefully it should be good. And two classics as well in the middle of a F1 calendar that is packed to the brink. I'm even more excited because they've released clips of the new game that is coming out in July. Me and Bottas at Mercedes, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who gets pole. Haas have been very quick recently with Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc as their pairing. But yeah, well, we'll hope to stop that from happening. Oh dear, we've got another problem occurring here. We're going to have to certainly change these parts. We might have to take an engine penalty later down the line. That's not too bad, that's fine. That's fine. It's a bit actually raining here in Spa. Interesting. Currently between me and Valtteri for pole position. As we send this Mercedes down down towards the bus stop chicane. Of course we got P3 here last year, and across the line, and we got pole.
Okay, good job mate, really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
And that's a lovely way to start today off with a pole position after, well, a nightmare in Germany.
Let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. The rookie, Bottas,
Hungary
and
was
Max
okay.
Verstappen.
Strategy went a little bit haywire towards the end,
For the big race tomorrow.
yeah,
Be sure
well,
to join
I
us
think
then
did we
for
win
what will
Hungary?
no
I
doubt
can't
be
even
a
remember.
fantastic race.
A lovely 1-2 finish. Yeah, so thank you to the person who's joined early on. Not quite sure who it is, but
Great workout
yeah. So please just let me know if who you are watching.
It's been a great qualifying session for you. Are you going to carry that momentum into the race?
Excellent to see that everything's
You didn't practice much this
working
weekend.
on
Are
the
you saving your
car.
car for the race? Appreciate your time.
Oh, we've got 2 people in. Excellent. Hello, everybody. This is really good to see that it's improving my reach, and now nobody's in. Okay. Weird.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a
Okay.
good chance in the race.
Qualifying all done. Now let's head to the race. I didn't pressure them, did I? I don't know. Of course, news coming out of the world of F1 that Vettel, of course, is going to be leaving Ferrari at the end of the
Okay,
season.
La Source is always pretty tight, but we've got a clear run. Remember the runoff if you need it.
Hopefully, because it's quite a short run to... Oh my god, why the hell's my camera angle like that? Wait, hang on, let's just restart this. What the hell? Why was my camera angle so strange?
Okay, La Source is always pretty tight, but we've got a clear run. Remember the runoff if you need it.
Okay, at least it sorted it this time. And Bottas on the front row as well. He's not usually that great at starts, but it is lights out and away we go. Verstappen gets away very well once again, as he has done every race this season, but go a little bit wide and into the source, and Verstappen's taken the lead. Bottas might just get second. Oh, he's round. Bottas is round on Eau Rouge, and that's probably going to be a safety car, and everybody is stuck behind Bottas. Me and Verstappen breaking free, but Bottas, I don't know what he was doing, and he's out of the race. Just went side by side in Eau Rouge, gave him plenty of space. That's really just made it a 2-horse race with a win already, as the next car behind us is Sebastian Vettel.
Valtteri's dropped out of the race.
I mean, I need to watch it back, but from my view, I didn't do anything wrong there. I took the outside line. Yeah, maybe was a little bit too aggressive on the exit, but I couldn't have done much different. And now can we line Verstappen up?
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Wasn't a great start at all. And we get past Verstappen for now, but of course it's just going to be a battle. All the way up. Eau Rouge, and just a kick of oversteer. Come down the Camel Straight, it's side by side between me and the Dutchman. slightly strange start to the race, of course. I wasn't expecting it to... Well, firstly, I binned it off pole by running wide into the first corner, and then got a run on Bottas, side by side with him. And yeah, it didn't really go to plan after that. Across the line, we set the fastest
Great
lap.
work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Vettel is trying to play catch up, he goes even faster. That's the camera angle I usually have. I was wondering, it's not the exact camera angle. Mainly because I can see the delta as well. Sublime middle sector, really nailing that. Section of the track has been I think this is the real clear point where our car has now cleared Verstappen.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy.
We already gained like a tenth and a half in the first corner alone, but just because pretty much every lap we've gone wide into there. My engineer has sent a request through to pit later. I've accepted that. The track that's relatively easy to overtake at, but you don't really want to be making that risk. And actually, Verstappen's going to have to look behind him because Sebastian Vettel is coming at a rate of knots and catching him. Fastest lap of the race.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Up to the line, it's faster again. Slight warning for exceeding the track limits there into Eau Rouge. Aggressive in the turning a little bit more.
Okay, we should be good on tyres for a while. The wear doesn't seem too bad at the moment. Just take care when you load them up. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Push now. We're boxing this lap. Understood, stopping this lap. Pit now. Pit now.
Might do another lap. Set a very good middle sector that time, and that's making me think that we've got a little bit more on these tyres. It's a 1:45.8. Bit of time gained into T1 as well.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre. confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. Box, box, box. Release, release. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
And we're still comfortably ahead of everybody else. We'll see when we hit the first sector split in terms of the actual gap. We've literally got like 9 laps to do on these tyres. We've done very well in terms of conserving the other tyres, and we use that to advantage at the end of the stint, and we set some very decent lap times. Don't know how that can... yeah, it really built up. 16.1 is the gap, so that's almost 8 seconds we've gained out of that. That is really work, just staying out on those tyres. Almost a second up on our fastest lap. And that's the advantage we've had, because we spent longer on those soft tyres. Now we're on these mediums, they're fresher, and we've got less fuel in the tank. We're going to come up to the line and almost be a second faster.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Excellent turn 1 there as well. Maybe even have enough to pit and come out in the lead again. That's how much of an advantage we have. We have the fuel. We really are in control of this one. In fact, question is, shall I do another race, or shall I do some races backwards? Do some like time trial laps backwards? Because I would like to do some track backwards. I have already done this track backwards. I did it the other day, and it was really fun. Challenging, because of course you've got to, like, you learn to love these tracks, and then it's literally on its head. bits is out. Not had a safety car in a while actually. He's out on the Rouge section. Good final sector, really good final sector. We're approaching Robert Kubitz's car.
Caution, caution.
Where is it? Is it? It's off to the
Someone's come
right.
off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
So it's an engine failure there.
Green flag. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Monza's going to be a little bit more interesting if we do Monza. It's a little
The
bit,
car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
more based off straight line speed, and I'm not 100% convinced that our car is that good in the straight line yet. It's what the R&D says, but Haas looked very quick in the straight line, and so do Renault as well. But Monza's going to be a little bit more interesting to see. We're still competitive in the straight line. Don't get me wrong. We're not like McLaren, Honda slow in a straight line, but it's an area of the car that I think is probably one of our weaker. I have the confidence to chuck it into the corner. Once we got past the staff, and we haven't had that much of a challenge actually. We've been really dominant around here. One of those tracks that we just seem to turn up to every time. And we find a heap of time over the AI.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap. There's only one lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race. We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
And we're going to come across the line with the fastest lap of the race to win in Spa.
Superb driving. That's the race win.
Yes, another historic win under their belts. Well done to the team at Mercedes. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
That was a bit loud. Yeah, so we've got Monza. We aren't going to be able to finish it.
Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. The rookie increases their championship lead. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Nico Hulkenberg did an excellent job out on the track today. He played
I
aggressively.
do want to just watch
exactly
something back though. With me and Bottas on the front row. Poor start because we went deep into turn 1. That allowed Verstappen through, and then me and Bottas went side by side. I don't know. This kind of caught me. You didn't. Change the draw that way. So here's on board with Bottas. Yeah, it's just two doesn't go into one there, I guess. And Valtteri retired the car on the right hand side. Had enough of it. I'd need to see a little bit more of Rouge is a difficult corner as it is. It's lap 1. Bottas just probably. Let's watch it. Yeah, I'm not going to take the blame for that. I think that's Bottas's fault. He could have. He was on the inside. He was the person who should have lifted off. Really. Was I ahead going into that part of Rouge? Yes, I was. So, yeah, admittedly at the bottom of the hill I was behind, but I had so much more momentum that Bottas then went around. So, racing incident, I would call it myself. it's not Bottas's fault, that's for sure. We were going side by side up on one of the most
Amazing performance
trickiest
out there.
corners.
I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
But I'm going to get
It was more
told
like
that it was...
dodgems than Formula 1 today, wasn't it? You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be... That was a good race for Lucas. Are you pleased to see him doing well? Your battle got a bit heated, didn't it? Appreciate your time.
We were just pushing each other to the limit, and it was it was brilliant racing. Admittedly, if I'd have not gone wide into turn 1, would I have been in that position? No, I wouldn't. But yeah, my going wide into 1 didn't help. But there were certainly other things that would have impacted.
Exactly the kind
Besides, we
of
won by 32 seconds. Let's just make that clear that although Bottas, yeah, could have been potentially up there for the race victory or whatever, but we won by a resounding amount, and that puts us almost 100 points clear of Verstappen in the championship. Admittedly, we have had one poor result this season at Germany, but the next lowest is Monaco, and I hate the track. As a whole, it's just a nightmare to drive. Okay, so let's go into the next round for Monza. I say I'm a little bit more worried about this one. And look at that right at the end. Heavy rain, not light rain. It goes straight from cloud to heavy rain. Oh, that's going to be painful towards the end of the race.
So what have you got against practice sessions? Even if you're confident in your setup, these sessions are still useful for development data.
This is gonna get heated towards the end. I don't think we'll be able to get to the end of that race today. But certainly when we get to it, that is gonna put a spanner in the works right at the end, because you're not gonna be. Let's be brutal. You're not. If it's heavy rain, you're not gonna be able to stay out on the tyre, on the dry tyre, so you're gonna have to come in. Looking at the weather, I might have taken a penalty going into this race, but now looking at the weather, I don't. It's too risky. Look at the brutal straight line speed we produce. Slight mistake into Lesmo 1, We will just flash that out. Ah! Ridden with mistakes this lap, and it's not being clean, that's for sure. Put to the throttle, can we do anything at all to gain on that Haas? Or any of the guys in front, in fact. Fifth.
Good work.
Not ideal, but...
And with qualifying complete,
yeah,
let's
Bottas
review
is
our
ahead.
top three today. Verstappen,
yeah, not far from ideal, but... we can make it up, and we have a huge advantage in the championship, so we can kind of, well, I mean, you don't want to be too risky because you don't want to lose so many points, but I do remember that the slipstream around here is ridiculous. You can literally be a second behind coming out of the second Lesmo, and
well done.
by
Very
the
solid result.
pit straight
You're looking good for the race.
you could have overtaken and be streaking ahead. That is how mental it is. But yeah, no, it'd be a little bit interesting with Weber, Verstappen, Bottas and Leclerc. I think it was the four ahead of us.
Let's take a...
But that Haas is quick in a straight line, as I said.
You can run side by side into the Rettifilio, but don't brake too late on these cold tyres or you will hit someone.
Thank you, Jeff, for your lovely positive manner. Vettel in front, not Leclerc behind. 5 red lights and away we go. Bottas actually gets a good start for once. As for us, not so great. And we run into the back of Valtteri. I don't understand that. I'm braking so hard. There's no physical way of... That's probably the best we're gonna get. There's Ricciardo. What a start from Daniel Ricciardo. Up to P4. Magnussen's on my outside. Vettel's lost that hugely. Let Magnussen have it for now. It's like cutting of the corner, but it's so difficult to see. Oh my goodness me. That is ridiculous. Come on. Right. Oh, come on, really? Here we go then, can we tee up Magnussen? Right up behind him, but not quite.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Into Parabolica, it's late. It's very, very nice though. Very good overtake. Max Verstappen leads. Bottas is second and challenging for the race lead. And they're going to go side by side into one. We just need to find a rhythm and see if we can get back past Ricardo in that Alfa Romeo. Here we go then, trying to close in on that Alfa Romeo. It's really kicking off. I think they're going 3 wide in front between Weber, Verstappen and Bottas. Bottas is leading at the minute, but that will change.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this
Fastest
up.
lap for me. As they go 3 wide into 1, that's not going to end up going... well, Bottas comes out on top. Verstappen and Weber going side by side. Look at this battle, this is absolutely extraordinary. Now Weber tries it on Bottas. Verstappen's going to go defensive on me. This is going to get really heated. We're going to go around the outside of 2 of them. Going to get Bottas. Just about. What a move on the exit of the Lesmo. And positions are being gained. Now can we have a look at the new race leader Lucas Weber? Down the main straight, and that's a relatively simple move, and maybe Bottas can get through as well.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Renault isn't too shabby in a straight line either though, and we may have another look coming down into the chicane. Bit heated there, and Weber drops back. I was trying to see if he was going to go, but he just didn't seem to carry enough speed. Bottas, I think, is the one who's going to line him up here, or is he going defensive on Verstappen? Looks like he's going defensive. Weber's going to pick up the DRS. Look at this, it's like 7 cars in this battle. Weber has now cleared Bottas because they're all battling behind, so now it's starting to become a bit of a two-horse race even. I was going to say 2 racehorse. Here comes Weber with the DRS. Good exit out of the chicane and now into Curva Grande. Is the German going to have a look? Nope, stays behind for now. Too much curb on the exit for my liking.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
I was wondering how long that was going to take for Jeff
Confirmed.
to address that. There goes Weber.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Right up towards the grass. It's a bit late into one. We have to bunny hop the second corner, and now Weber, who's of course won the championship last season, is looking very feisty. Here comes Weber again. To the inside, into Parabolica. I think he might have been ahead. Going to the DRS zone, but look at this straight line speed we're getting. Down the inside, make the move.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
And we're back to scenario A again, where we're ahead. And the guy behind is looking feisty to overtake. We've gone a bit wide into that second chicane there. Now into the Lesmos. Weber's going to be certainly on top coming down here, I think. He might make a move into Parabolica, not here. Is he going to close in enough? I don't think he is, actually. Parabolica's quite a... you have to make quite a bold move if you're going to go in there, like I did on Magnussen, I think it was. As there goes Lucas.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
I was waiting for that. 10 to 15 minutes, eh? So that's going to mean more than. Oh, that's not good. Wide into that chicane. You can sometimes be able to afford to make mistakes if you're ahead, because the guy behind is in the dirty air. But if you're behind, no chance. You make a mistake, you're out of DRS. And speaking of DRS, I deactivated it while I was halfway down the straight. Not a good move.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Oh, I've just... For God's sake. Weber is going to be coming back again. He's going to try the outside. We're going to go defensive. The inside. Does mean you have to bunny up the chicane. Weber gets back into the lead for now. Look how much we're pushing him through that corner. To the outside. Oh, that's a risky one. What a move. On the German, but he's going to be coming right back at us. Have to go defensive into Parabolica. We'll get the DRS and the toe down the main straight.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. We're leading our teammate by 2.9 seconds.
This is going to be the closest yet. But we just hold it. That's important. We've been able to hold it. Weber isn't done yet. We're going to have to go defensive to the inside. Which means we can't open the corner up as much as we want. Maybe bring Bottas into play this. He's this scrapping that we're doing. It's really good to see. Kind of like me and Vettel had last year. But I think it's a little bit better because that battle happened after the pit stop. This is right now. On the curb and everything, out of the Ascari. Now Weber will have a look, see if he can close in enough and have a move into Parabolica. He doesn't fancy it. Across the line, almost 2 seconds slower than our fastest lap of the race. Here comes Weber this time to the inside. Let him through. He tried to do something on a switchback manoeuvre, but doesn't really work out that first attempt. Oh, that's, yeah, not a clever move. Right up behind the German. Right onto the grass, almost on the exit. I think we did touch the grass.
Nice move. Good job.
What an overtake. Needed as well. box opposite to Weber. I presume he'll be in either this lap or the next lap. He's in. Weber is in.
Box, box. We're coming in this lap. We can't take you right now. Pit in next lap.
Oh, that's a bit wide and not helpful at all. English at 16, alright, we're going to go for it, we're going long. No, we're not going long, there's rain coming in 10 minutes, you idiot. We'll make the most out of this strategy.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Not been a great in that.
Box this lap, please.
Need to cross our fingers that he's been in traffic. I don't think we're going to get in front of him now on raw pace. If we do, it's a minor bloody miracle. Excellent entry to the pit lane. I know that sounds small, but you need everything you can get. It looks like Weber's in behind a Red Bull.
Exit now.
So, if we have any chance of getting anything, with a lot of people coming in, including Sebastian Vettel, one of the Ferraris is in. There is Weber.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
We're just going to be ahead, I think. Excellent work from the team. We'll have fresher tyres as well, but the battle will resume as it did before. Weber is going to chuck one to the inside, he thought about it.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Lord, what are you doing? Not a clever move from Lucas there. Go on then, are you going to go? Oh, they've got yellow flag, and that's Red Bull, is it?
Okay, the safety car is out. The safety car is out. We need to form up at a reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
I've mentioned about how many times the safety car's been out this season. Finally, it comes out. And that'll just level things up. It does also mean, for the first time in a while, we're actually going to...
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
lead everybody in the safety car. Period.
approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car. We're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass. Okay, the safety car is coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in Sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car is in the pit lane.
Good restart from us.
Okay, clear.
But here comes Weber. Just the strength of that slipstream. Bottas! Every time! Valtteri, just leave me alone. He's gonna go to the inside. Luxury of this track is, of course, if you're on the outside you don't get the inside for turn 2, so that's a big bonus. Gonna have to defend maybe again here.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
And that is the signal that rain is imminent. I'll have to finish here though in a minute. We'll probably just round off this lap and we'll continue probably tomorrow. Faber is so quick in a straight line. Well, more or less the Renault is so quick in that straight line. It's ridiculous. Someone's got a problem.
Some information
Lando
on Norris. It
Norris.
looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
Now it's a drag race between the Renault and the Mercedes. Bottas tried to get involved as well. Bit of a lock-up, so we just have to brake a little bit just to make sure we get the car in. But yeah, we'll continue with that tomorrow. Gonna go watch San Andreas. Thank you all for watching, and hope it's been a little bit of an option for you guys to watch something that's a little bit different. My subscriptions have started to really increase, and I really need to thank you all for that. That without your help, that wouldn't be possible. So thank you very much, and have a great day.